Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready to learn a new German word?
Hi Alex. Yes, I am. What's the word for today?
Today we are learning,
Formular.
which means a form or a document you fill out.
Oh, interesting. Is that the most common meaning?
Yes, it is the most common meaning. However, it can also refer to a formula in a mathematical or scientific context. Just be careful, because in English,
Form.
can mean different things, while
Formular.
is more specific.
Got it. What about the grammar of
Formular.
Formular.
Is a neuter noun, so it takes the article.
Das.
The plural form is.
Formulare.
Since it's neuter, you can think of it as a document that doesn't have a gender like masculine or feminine.
So, how would I use it in a sentence?
In the present tense, you might say,
Ich fülle das Formular aus.
which means I fill out the form. In the past, you would say,
Ich füllte das Formular aus.
4.
Präteritum.
And in.
Perfekt.
It would be.
Ich habe das Formular ausgefüllt.
The imperative form is.
Fülle das Formular aus.
Which means fill out the form.
That makes sense. Is there any history behind the word?
Formular.
Yes, it actually comes from the Latin word,
Formulare.
which means to form or shape. It evolved through Old High German and Middle High German, so it has a rich history. It's fascinating how the meaning has remained quite consistent through time.
That is interesting.
Now let's break down the word.
Formular.
You have the root,
Form.
which relates to shape or structure. The suffix,
Ula.
in this case, doesn't change the meaning much, but it indicates that we're talking about something that has a form.
So, it's like building a Lego structure step by step.
Exactly. And since
Formular.
is not a compound word, we won't break it down further. But you can think of it as a structured document.
Are there similar words in German?
Yes, there are quite a few. For example, with the prefix,
Form.
we have,
Formulieren.
which means to formulate. Another is,
Formel.
which means formula. Then there's,
Reform.
meaning reform.
What about words with the suffix
Ula.
Sure. You might come across,
Regulator,
which is regulator, and
Simulator,
meaning simulator.
Those seem useful.
Yes, they are. And let's not forget about the same compound pattern like
Dokumentformular,
which means document form. It's all about how we connect concepts.
Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use
Formular.
Absolutely. One situation is at a doctor's office. You might say,
Ich muss das Formular für den Arzt ausfüllen.
meaning I need to fill out the form for the doctor.
Okay.
Ich muss das Formular für den Arzt ausfüllen.
Perfect. Another situation is at work. You could say,
Ich habe das Formular für die Bewerbung eingereicht.
which means I submitted the form for the application.
Let me try that.
Ich habe das Formular für die Bewerbung eingereicht.
Great job. And a final situation could be while traveling. You might say,
Ich muss das Einreiseformular ausfüllen.
meaning I need to fill out the entry form.
Ich muss das Einreiseformular ausfüllen.
Excellent. You're really getting the hang of it.
Any tips for remembering the gender of
Formular.
Yes. Since it ends in, you can remember that neuter nouns often take that ending. You could visualize a document as a blank sheet waiting to be filled.
That's a good image.
Now, let's talk about usage.
Formular,
Is neutral and can be used in both formal and informal settings. Some typical collocations are
das Antragsformular,
meaning the application form,
das Registrierungsformular,
meaning the registration form, and
das Feedbackformular,
meaning the feedback form.
I see. Are there any similar words I should be careful about?
Yes, be cautious about.
Form,
And
Formel,
they can be confused easily but have different meanings.
Can you give me some example sentences with
Formular.
Sure. Here are a few.
Ich habe das Formular nicht erhalten.
Which means I did not receive the form. Another one is,
Hast du das Formular ausgefüllt?
meaning did you fill out the form?
That sounds useful.
Here's another.
Wir müssen das Formular vor dem 1. Januar einreichen.
Which means we have to submit the form before January 1st.
I like that.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What is the gender of?
Formular,
It's neuter, right?
Correct. What is the plural form?
Formulare.
Good. Can you give me the imperative form?
Fülle das Formular aus.
Yes. Now, what is the origin of the word?
It comes from Latin, meaning to form or shape.
Great. And finally, Can you give me a sentence using it in the past tense?
Ich habe das Formular ausgefüllt.
Perfect. You did an amazing job, Sam.
Thanks, Alex. This was really fun and informative.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Remember,
Formular.
is a useful word in many situations. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.